Welcome back to the Man Cave, guys. I'm excited for this one today. We are looking at the Bandai Perfect Grade Unleashed Gundam RX 782. It's a bit of a mouthful, but it's a mega build. Going to be doing an unboxing today. Let's have a look and see what you get in the package from Bandai. Let's have a look at it together and I'll tell you what I'm going to do in relation to videos for this build. Okay, so this was the box that the kit came in. Just open this. Okay, so little letter off Kid Up Verse, who I got it from, just to do with inspection and stuff, so that's okay. Cool little beer mat, so I'll keep that. Right, so this is the box that it comes in. It's not very heavy, to be fair, but what we're going to do is open it up, just check it through and just make sure the contents are effectively all there. Wow. Okay, so box to one side. We've got loads of sprues. I don't know why I didn't expect loads of sprues, but there are loads. Let's see. So we've got some metallic sprues. They look like they're hands. It's quite a nice chrome effect on there. More metal effect, but slightly duller. So that one's quite a shiny chrome. This one's a bit more like a gunmetal colour. Black sprues. Some of these multicoloured sprues I've seen in some of the other kits. They're quite nice. The metallic golds. They've got a real nice look to them. Sure what that's for yet. Okay. Body parts, more of the metallic sprues. Instructions. So that's quite a hefty booklet. So the instruction booklet looks quite nice. Perfect Grade Unleashed. Yeah, a bit of a phase build system. So I know there's 5 phases effectively to building this, but it looks like there's going to be 4 is a true amount. The first phase never truly gets built apparently. So we'll look at splitting videos into those 4 different phases, and then maybe some further phases for a bit of, I don't know, a bit of a further panel lining and stuff like that, and then a review. We'll see how that goes through, because I imagine it's going to take a while to build this. And there's your phases outlined. Phase 1 to 2, phase 3, phase 4 and phase 5. So we have got, alright, okay, so it actually gives you which sprues you need for which phase, which is pretty cool. No, that's fine, and these are the list of sprues that we've got and what we need to check, basically, check through. So, yeah, I'm going to try and make sure we've got all of those. This is the sort of instructions and level of instruction that they seem to be working to. They look quite clear. Quite happy with how that looks for first thing. Yeah, so that's going to be my guide to getting it all effectively together in each stage, and yeah, at the end it's just showing you some of the gimmicks, the hatches and stuff that open, which to be honest is like kind of my favourite thing about what I've seen on this. I love all the open hatch gimmicks you get with the PGs. So hopefully that's going to look as good as it does in the pictures. I've had a bit of a guide there for your markings and where some of the stickers goes. That's your colour guide for painting. I'm not going to paint this, I am going to just build it as per sort of like out of a box finish, and then I will panel line it, and I will use look to use the stickers, or again, if they do some sort of kit now for these for water slides, I'd prefer to use water slides and then probably go over it with a matte varnish. But that booklet is quite nice. I'll end up using that to build it, then obviously keep it. So, looking at these, absolutely tons of sprues. They're the red ones. Here's stickers, and I've heard about these metal etched parts as well, which look pretty cool. And these are the actual stickers. So that's okay. I think that's the LED unit. More panels and armor pieces. Some blue bits, some yellow bits, some of the clear bits in there. More metallics. That's our shield. But like quality wise, everything looks bang on as you kind of expect really from an official Bandai product. They look absolutely banging. So put them neatly in there. Right, I will check these through then and just make sure that they've got everything attached to the sprues. There's apparently something within the kit which in the earlier versions of the kit, when they were first brought out, there's a very it's a very fragile part of one of the sprues where you'll lose one of the bits if you're not careful. But it does look like we've got loads of stuff here. Nothing looks damaged. It all looks pretty good. I'll go through that anyway. I'll check that and then we'll see how we get on. I'll give you a bit of an idea of how this is going to run in the next sort of upcoming weeks as I make it. Okay, so first impressions, guys. The box is beautiful, nice and compact. The artwork's mega. Sprues all look really amazing. Everything looks really sort of cleanly made. I can't see any bits of flash on it, to be fair. It does look like everything's there, which is wicked. It's really good how the instructions seem to be so good at explaining each of the phases, and then hopefully the sprues that go with that. I will see how that actually pans out when I'm actually making it. But quality wise, it's top notch. It looks mega. Now, the only sort of first gripes I've got is I don't know why they're not giving you water slide decals for a level of a kit like this, and we're still using stickers. I'm on the fence as to whether I'm going to end up using them or looking for a third party set to be able to do it properly, really, in my eyes, to be fair. But looking at what you've got, looking at the manual, all the little bits of gimmicks and stuff that are with this, like the LED system, like all the open hatch systems, I'm really excited for it. This is sort of pinnacle Gunpla to me. This is top tier. I've heard loads of really good things. I'm hoping they're all true. Yeah, I'm really excited for this. So I would just say I'm going to build it along with you guys. I'm probably going to split it into phases so that we can have a look and sort of evaluate each stage that you're going to build it. It looks like phase 1 and 2 are together. Looks like phase 3 separate, and then 4 and 5 are all separate. So I'll start the build off, look at phase 1 and 2, give you my thoughts and my experience about how that is going together, and then we'll take it from there and split it into a couple of videos. I won't drag it out, hopefully get it done in sort of 3 or 4 videos. and just give you my honest opinion on it all. I'm really excited. Like, I literally can't contain myself with this one. As soon as I found out this was kind of available, I've tried to get hold of it. It has been sold out in quite a lot of places, but as I said, I managed to get it from a company called Kidultverse, who are over in Sale, which is down the road from me in Manchester. So yeah, absolutely delighted to be able to get hold of that, and hopefully it's just as good as I've heard. But let me know, are you interested in this kind of build? I'm mad into Gunpla at this point in time. I have got quite a little bit of a backlog that's starting to build up, and I've got some exciting stuff to show you once we've done this build as well, about some of the more high quality builds from Bandai. So let's focus on this one for now. We're going to build this through to completion, and I'll show you each one of the stages. I've gone and bought some new precision cutters because I do think that my old Games Workshop ones are getting to the point now where they're quite tired, and I want to make sure that I'm in a good state for when I start this one, really, that I've got everything, all my ducks in a row about what I'm going to use and tools wise and that. But really, I'm just excited to start it. So first video out's going to be phase 1 and 2. Let's see what that looks like. If you guys have got any tips for me, leave them down in the comments. Anything where you guys have had an experience of making this model and you've got some tips and information that might be helpful to me to build it, I'd really appreciate it. That'd be brilliant. If you want to follow along with the series, then click the like button, subscribe, and look for the playlist, really, that's going to have all the information in about this PG build. There'll be more Gunpla videos coming up. I have got some Gunpla videos already on my channel, and I've got some other models that are going to be getting posted onto the YouTube channel. Look, until next time then, just look after yourselves, try and get some hobbying done if you can, and just take care.